It's all clean. Oh, you got?
Yeah.
Someone wrote the password wrong.
It's, right now, it's all cleaned up and they've asked for a certificate of compliance. And, that's what we issue to the new guys, when, the notice of intent is complete and everything is done. So in the certificate of compliance, we check complete certification and certify that the work regulated by the above referenced order of conditions has been satisfactorily completed. And on the third page are your names on the right that are typed. And again, for you new guys, you have to sign to the left of your name.
Operating is good.
Huh?
There's a question.
Yeah, she just wants to know where it was. She wasn't
Tell me
here for the beginning.
what property this is.
Glendale Road.
Who is it?
That's Carolyn.
Oh,
She's just asking what the.
yeah.
Has the soil or water been tested to confirm that the cleanup was complete?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's two to sign. And here's the other one. What?
That's what it's spelled the last.
Oh,
name
page-
is here. No, his too. An extra T in the end.
Oh,
We'll just cross those off.
sure.
Doesn't matter. I don't know about the other one, but.
I didn't good catching.
Me too.
Okay.
I know spot right on it. No, it's wrong.
Yeah, just cross it off and so. This goes with that.
No. Yeah. thinking.
No. Write it at the top of here and then I'll do it later. Oh, it was.
It wasn't on the score.
Oh,
Of course, it's always those little, characters.
Greg, to answer your question, the last paragraph, the result of response actions demonstrate that a permanent solution has been achieved for the property and no additional remediation assessment activities related to the release is recommended.
So it was tested by the people that cleaned it up?
That's my guess. That's the. Thank you. They all signed it?
Yep.
Okay. That's done. This is done. All right, are you from 21?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight, but.
Pretty good. How are you?
Eric worked here, Chris Woods. Yeah. We've met
Yeah, we've talked,
And I know Chris has talked to you. Yep.
right.
Trying to meet everybody in this cute little town. Trying.
Have you met the new people?
No, nobody yet.
All right, we have Joe Zeno,
Aaron, Joe.
Eric Ainsworth.
Easy. Okay, very good. Greg. Thank you for having us.
Okay. All right, I could just fill them in a little bit. We talked about 21 Old Orchard at the last meeting. The couple that own it are in a nursing home, so that the house is now on the market. It has the big problem is that the septic failed in 2001, and the couple living there never did anything about it. So they lived there up until what, last year maybe?
I believe.
I think the husband passed in 14 and the wife has just kept it idling.
Yeah.
as an
So-
older woman.
So anyway, so now, we've been working, trying to figure out how to resolve the problem. And I've been on,
Say yes to that.
on the computer with the state, asking them for recommendations. Because, when you plug it into GIS, I don't know if did I bring their file?
You, if you don't.
I do, I have it.
Very good.
Um,
Any pages that.
all right, I'm gonna pass this around. I should have made copies, but I was really busy today. This is the lot.
If
Number 11, yeah.
they'd like to see it, I.
Yeah. Oh, they got it?
Yep.
And then this is the plan that is on the lot right now where the old septic is.
This is how it's built now. But yet the property.
That's what's there now.
Well, is it the proposed
House.
drawing?
Here.
We believe that's not how it is now. This is the proposed.
This is
what I
proposed?
would call a rainbow.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if that's proposed or if that's what was there.
That's proposed here,
So-
2002.
The old, see the old. On the far right, is where the existing is that came straight out. to the
Existing
basement.
septic tank,
Yeah, just a corner. So I think that drawing is a proposed, like a rainbow effect, get it away from wetland conservation lane.
which is all.
And the leach
Well,
field
that would
is,
be this.
is that the field there?
Believe they were gonna try to reach it to the left. Well, depending on how you look at the property. If you look at the back of the property.
Is
That
that
picture is like, you're looking at the back of the property,
That rec-
rainbows.
that rectangle with the lines in it? Is that the leach field?
You have a better picture than I. With the lines in it, I think that is proposed.
Yes,
Okay.
because they said they may have to move the shed,
Right.
Yep.
which we'd be more than willing to do.
Yep.
As far as the pool is concerned, that's a give or take. He'd like to keep it, but if we have to make changes and the pool goes, then the pool goes. We do have a gentleman, from Bog Hunters, who I spoke to yesterday, and spoke to today, who's go by and post the wetlands.
Okay.
That's Steve, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know, I believe that in 2021,
2001.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
2001, it's hard to
That's
go
right.
back then.
It's okay. Yeah, all the paperwork came, right? Yeah.
But 2001, we were under the impression, not being experts or anything, that the water in this area has receded
Oh,
quite a bit because of the issues on Carmody that you have on file.
Yeah.
So we believe that we could do this system. If we can't, Jill from
Joe Caffarelli,
Jill
civil
Cavallari
engineer,
said
Jill and Robert.
we might have to move it to the front
right.
and therefore relocate the well. We're
Correct.
going to do it. All
Yeah.
we need to do is get Eric financed right at the moment, because this is a rehab loan. And this is the big piece of the rehab loan. He's supposed to close on the 26th. I always advise my clients not to spend money on properties they don't own. But, you know, our objective is to make this
Sure.
money.
Yep.
It's been long for 24 years.
Right. Yep.
Eric and his wife are more than willing to, and have worked with, that company,
Skinner excavator,
Skinner.
Billy and
Mhm.
Debbie.
okay, and I've spoken with Bog Hunters in the last couple of days. He said within a week time frame, they can delineate the wetlands. He said he'll get it done in a week, All I really wanna do is hopefully get cooperation so that we can close on the property on the 26th. I really am limited on my ability to disrupt anything that
Yeah,
belongs to somebody else.
Mhm.
So we need to close on the 26th, and I think we can, I believe, not being a septic expert, but I believe we can make this work.
Because it is,
I would say first thing, you get him to go out there and
Yeah.
remark that
we're okay with it.
and let us know. We'll go
Yeah.
look at it. We'd have to come and look at it.
We have paperwork that back in
And then-
98.
We're gonna do that. We've got
Yep.
8 days left on the contract.
Okay.
Where we were on the 17th, we have 9 days.
Do you know when Steve's gonna go out there?
Steve can go out there now, but like I said, it's all up to Eric if he wants to spend, or actually his wife Gail is the actual purchaser of record. If he wants to
Spend the money for him to do that.
I'll have to get permission from the present owners, just as a courtesy, because it can't
Sure.
have,
Right.
like I said, we don't own it yet. So
Right.
I think I can do that. If I can wait a week, then he'll actually be the owner of record, and then Steve said he can do it within a week window.
If you could just, once you hear from Steve, if you could just notify the office and then I could let these guys know and they could, go out there and, maybe even meet Steve out there.
Sure. If
We're
you can.
trying to meet everybody. We really, my wife and I. are trying to meet
And we're not guessing. We spent a great deal of time out there. We spoke to the neighbor.
Yeah.
55 is
Dave.
to the
Yeah,
left,
looking at
as you
the
face
house.
the property.
A gentleman that he's been there 50 years.
We spoke to the gentleman on the right, and he said his children used to skate back there.
Oh,
There
yeah.
was so much
And
water.
that
Yeah.
was pretty.
Yeah.
And you know, it's receding. We don't wanna disrupt anything. We just basically wanna see if we
It's
can.
pretty
move
close
forward
to,
with
Yeah.
This plan, move
Right.
it.
This is 50
That's 50 feet to the edge of that.
100 feet.
Unless this has been moved back.
The neighbors.
Right. So that's what he's got to do.
Yeah.
We have to,
Sure.
like I said, I spoke, and he's pointed out where his well is, and I delineated.
Yeah, well, if you look at it on here, yeah, it's 50 feet. This is the edge of the wetland.
He says
It's 50 feet to the edge of this.
Mm-hmm.
Down the property to.
It's-
That's why they need
Yeah.
that.
55 is, looks like
Flagged.
way
Yeah.
over there. I don't have any idea what, well.
So there's a culvert or some kind of culvert trench on Carmody that apparently had been blocked up. We have paperwork from back in 98 to 01. The water table rose like crazy because it wasn't draining properly.
Sure.
So there's paperwork from the family who did have this drawing done, who were trying to move forward. But because the water was so high, they
Yeah.
couldn't perk.
Right, right.
Now, 24 years later, everything is so much drier.
Okay.
We would-
Oh, if
That's why
that's-
we're proposing this same septic
Right.
from the same civil engineers.
Yep.
We want to try to make this house live. The house
Yeah.
is beautiful, the area is great.
Yeah. Oh,
Trying
yeah.
to move in.
What's the distance from the well to the septic? Over 100?
You know,
Because according to this, it's.
we only have these drawings.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think the Board of Health has a requirement about,
Yeah, it is.
That was, then that, I believe that was one of the.
you can get a variance.
Across.
That's why the
Yeah.
other plan is if they have to move it to the
Yeah, they
front,
might
the
have to,
well's
but
got to
that's
be
not-
moved to the back.
I know there's a minimum footage unless there's a
Sounds
variance
like
granted.
pretty mixed
Yeah.
mess.
Yeah.
And I'm so tight.
Right.
As it is, with a
Right.
small rehab loan to build this pretty expensive septic.
I thought I saw somewhere where we had.
See,
like
I
70
gave Billy Skinner, the septic guy, my true blueprint that you guys are probably looking at. And this is a smaller copy.
Yeah,
You
okay.
can't really.
All right. I'd say that this,
No, I have a lot of hand drawings. I
Yeah.
have all kinds of.
oh,
hand
right,
drawings.
right.
I think in the failure we got from the town, they said 76.
76 feet.
Our president.
I think it's all really close, right?
Yeah.
I come from Springfield, it's all public, this is.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And me
And this is
too.
a whole new ballgame for me.
Yeah.
I know from my house, it's a small lot, so there's a variance that's granted in cases where you
Yeah,
can move the
they can
well
move.
or the septic to meet the requirement. So that's the Board of Health that gets involved in that, I believe. As far as we're concerned, it's
Just
the wetland limit.
Okay.
But like I said,
I believe
if you,
somewhere in the record, we had 76 feet.
I have a whole. set.
Which would be a straight shot almost through the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So
the
well,
very next step is just to have somebody
Okay.
go out there.
The ball hunter has to come.
Get it, yeah,
We got a.
get a date and a time, and if we can go, we'll go with
He
them.
said, but we just.
And then get it done.
Good feeling that we can move forward with some type of system.
Yeah.
And make the house, make it better for everybody.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
right at the moment,
Oh, yeah.
whatever's
Oh,
going
you know.
on.
It says it right here.
21
That's requested,
years been going on.
78 feet.
Oh, yeah, there it is,
We
yep.
cannot find any record.
They already know about
anybody
this
had,
requirement.
Okay.
Yeah,
done
even
any,
just service.
which surprises me that
Yeah, for a system being failed for 24 years.
Yeah.
I was dealing with it, but
Surprised
apparently.
there's no septic smell in the house.
The,
No,
No.
not at all. Actually,
The,
none.
no indication of backup.
Nope.
that variance request is right on here.
Yeah, it's on the-
78 feet.
Okay. That's, I was off.
That, because we don't have that nice picture, that's why. Steve has that, I'm sorry.
But everything,
Billy still has that.
Yeah.
Everything's on file and then I believe because of Carmody, they just shut it down. And nobody called
The family
nobody
tried
called
it.
on it.
It just-
Has that
Now she's
ever
in
been
memory
fixed?
care. so there's
This was back in 01, so I would assume so, because it's so dry back there.
I wonder where that is.
Things usually come up when a house is being sold or
Of
bought.
course, I'm the new guy.
Yeah.
I'm
The son
the.
is-
Let's really not-
The
Codes.
son is handling the estate and if he knows anything, he's not talking.
Yeah, well, he wants to get rid of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
You know,
And we did buy the property, understanding that it would be the buyer's responsibility. We just wanna,
Okay,
a little bit of cooperation so we can get it done.
yeah.
And like I said, it's just old school training. I've been a realtor for 30 years. Normally, we don't sell houses that have failed septics, but that was a deal on the development.
Yeah.
Eric and Gail fell in love with it and I think,
Okay.
it's gonna be better for everyone.
It was very nice to meet the neighbor who's been there for 50 years.
Yeah.
To say that his children grew up ice skating
Yeah.
in this area.
In your backyard, right?
Yeah, isn't that great? But,
Yeah.
and it's all tight woods, that's cool, but for it to be water and now it's not.
Right.
I would hope everything came down so you can.
Back there.
Well, Steve has, he has the ability, to dig down into the soil and then and then by looking at the soil because it could look dry on top, but not actually be dry.
I just learned that last week.
We're
I'm learning a lot of stuff, my friend.
Because there's only so far I can go with a property that
Yeah.
the client doesn't know.
Mm.
I appreciate
But
my,
we have made
realtor
full
comment.
circle.
Okay.
A lot of.
he is a personal
A
friend.
lot of
Okay.
people together. Jill went out there and spent 2 hours at the property.
On a Sunday.
uh,
For us.
To try
Which was nice of
to,
her.
Mm.
Yeah.
to try to say, well, we can put it here.
Yeah.
Both the neighbor is, well, according to him, is tucked up probably.
Way far away.
Yeah, probably 7 feet from his left of his house. I mean, it's close, so, we shouldn't really have a problem with that side of the equation.
So we're speaking of, again, it says 11, even though it's 21.
Yeah, that's just,
The
that's,
plot 12 is this gentleman, Dave, that we talked to.
yeah.
But yeah, he's saying so his well is really close up to the house itself, hopefully not interfering.
Yeah.
But the whole
Yeah.
septic in the front.
It's an
well,
old
back
neighborhood.
That's what mine is.
It's an old neighborhood. It was
That's mine too.
Or
I
my,
like that too.
You guys live right here? You guys live in
I
town?
live in
Yeah.
Hampden.
yeah, I live close to you. My septic is literally underneath my driveway.
Okay.
So,
Really?
Is that like a-
So you can't pump it?
no, I can pump it. It's just has a pump going out to the grass.
tank is under the driveway?
Is that a-
That's why I haven't paved it.
Can I ask a question like, how, again, I don't know anything about septics. How deep are these tanks? Can you drive on them? Is
I
the,
could drive on it, but I can't have like the oil truck pulling back or
machine.
anything like that.
Yeah.
but a car,
Cars
a
fine.
normal.
Yeah.
Mine's probably 10 feet.
Okay,
The top of it's 10 feet below ground.
okay. So this would not be a risen hump,
No,
nothing crazy.
Well, sometimes
Depends.
it depends.
Yeah, it does. It depends on what
I'd have
he
a
finds.
type thing sticking out of your,
See, everyone's got a candy cane.
that's
I don't have one of mine.
that's a new thing and that's
It's
just
new?
vent
Yeah.
The vent,
gases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually that goes away.
they gotta be green. Why are they always green?
I don't know. Oh, my neighbor's was white.
No, they're green.
My neighbor had a white
With the
one.
white
So
one.
that's, you know, so.
I don't know.
We can get it all done. I think
Yeah.
we're-
Yeah, just let us know when
Let us know when Steve is gonna be there.
Getting it,
That's,
right on the verge of getting it financed,
Okay.
which is the key to right now.
if any of us can make it when he's there, we'll go that.
That would be-
Otherwise, we'll go and look when he's done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's our.
That's all we can do.
He's very good.
Yeah, we've met him
I think
before.
that he said within a week, and that's the
Okay.
only reason why I'm holding off at all, is because, like I said, we really don't know. So, you know,
Yeah.
when we do, you know, we're hoping to be able to use the new design, which will save Eric and Gail some money, or the old design, I should say. And hopefully we
Yeah.
can perk everything, go back to getting a proper Title V, which, like I said, there's no records that I've seen that the system has even been pumped since.
Wow.
Sometimes you can get away with that.
Well, I mean, if it's just one person.
24
who knows?
years.
Yeah, if you're not putting too much in the system,
Yeah.
like a 1,500.
Failed for 24 years.
Yeah.
For one person.
Right.
Because usually I think 1,500 is required for a 3-bedroom
Okay.
home, so there's a minimum
And
standard.
I was told by Clean Civic that they're not even installing 1,000 gallons.
You're not putting 1,000
If
in?
we're gonna do it, it's gonna be a 1,500.
50, yeah,
Yeah.
that's 1,500, yeah, right.
I think she said that was the new code, so.
Yeah, that's how mine was.
So I don't even think they do thousands anymore according to her.
Yeah.
So,
All right, sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
thanks for
Yeah.
coming in.
No,
and
we appreciate that. I
We'll
think there's been a few
go from here.
people trying, and I am not
Okay.
enjoying the adventure, but
But you're sticking to it.
I am on the adventure.
Good.
This is one of the hot funds. They know exactly where 21 will.
Yeah.
Family Lori in the front has a couple of hot spots.
So there was another problem.
75 North is on your list of
North is another,
major, right behind us, right here
Oh,
on the left.
Yeah,
another file they don't
And,
put away.
and I like that house too. I guess I'm just a
That's got
sucker.
bad-
Weird ones.
It's got a shared driveway with a house behind it too.
Oh, I know I know that one. That's still for sale.
Yeah, but it's even heavier challenge than Old Orchard is.
it's not a wetland challenge. so-
No, it's just, it's
Yeah.
a shared driveway.
Right.
And the shared driveway is the actual owner and.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Went back, the way the house looks, at least, because we looked at it, I think if you go back years, I think you probably find out that were family members.
Yeah, right,
One's built in the backyard of the other one.
right.
Yeah.
I almost did that on mine. I'm glad I didn't.
Actually, I think that is what happened with that.
Almost built a house with my daughter in the
I
back.
believe it's 69,
Yeah.
75 and 71 is behind
That's not room
69.
there. Oh,
and they
oh,
Look at what is
Uh,
It is.
clear all that
I
out.
would have.
I was on that one for a minute, but I'm
But
mentally and physically
There
vested
wasn't
in
any room.
Orchard. So if all you
Feels
guys
separate
can help.
driveway.
You'll like it there.
I'm a good
I
guy,
have a
man.
few
I'm
friends that
a
live
car
there.
guy. It's just my wife and I.
we
I'm
didn't.
not 18 no more. It's time to chill.
So if we can get it wrapped up, I will call.
I live on Summers Road and
Okay.
I will call Steve first, then we'll notify you,
Yes.
and then we'll see what Jill can do with the old plan, and hopefully
Yep.
we can get this squared away.
She's sticking to the plan that her husband wrote, that she drew many, many moons ago.
Should we? Well, do we have to do anything after that?
After you,
So
Look at it.
to get an approval, should they come in for the next? meeting?
oh, well, he did, you're the one that filed the request for determination, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then, but there was really nothing in it except
Yeah, sure.
septic. So we have that on file. I never submitted it to the paper because it wasn't
Yeah,
complete.
okay. Oh, so
But-
there wouldn't be time for for the first is what I was thinking.
For our special
Yeah.
meeting,
Yeah,
maybe too tight.
yeah, okay. So,
We'll start there. then we'll work with Jill and we'll get all the
Yeah.
permits and things filed.
Yeah,
But really, you know, like I said, the big issue right now is she doesn't, they don't know.
right.
It's a holding pattern, but we did get a lot of homework done, so
Okay, good.
we've got a lot of people gathered up to try to solve all of it.
Whole lot
Yeah.
of teams.
And I mean, you have a bottom line. If it doesn't work, you just flip them, right? And you put I mean, not that it'd be easy, but you could put the well in the back and the
right.
septic in the front, but you got to keep the well away from where the old septic was.
Yeah.
Oh, like I said, start with the Title V and a perk. Jill mentioned a deep hole in the front. I don't know where that's gonna get us, but everything, like I said, right now, we're kind of in a holding pattern because we don't work that in the property.
Right. Okay, so then I'll just be waiting to hear from you.
It's gonna be better. It's gotta be better than where we are.
Well,
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what it's been doing for 1 years. I wasn't there, but
Yeah,
it's not good.
no, and you'd like to get this wrapped up before winter.
Yes,
If we could,
absolutely.
so.
We are certainly trying. I mean, I have Billy Skinner ready to go. But I know we have our
All
speed
right.
bumps.
We
Okay.
appreciate your time.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in.
Things are a little big because they're a
It's
little
okay.
big with
No,
us.
understood.
We've got, you know, a little bit more done, so I think we're in good shape.
Not giving up.
Big we can be until we close it.
Yep.
Actually, we can say, dig a hole in the property and nobody can.
Yep.
Not affect the present owners. I believe the estate's being handled by her son, but I believe he's.
Son or his brother.
He's not very chicken either, but either are we.
Okay.
Okay.
Click, click, click. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Take care.
Once you get your plan, an actual plan and everything, just redo the request for determination.
Okay,
And,
turn it back into you.
well, I have that one,
Okay.
but it's
2 weeks old,
too old.
2 weeks or so.
So if you could just redo it, I mean, you didn't,
With the new information.
yeah, just with the new information, like, this, you can actually show where the wetlands, take one of your maps and just show where the wetlands are and all that. But, I mean, your other one was a good start, but you just said a new septic or something. There really wasn't much on there to vote on.
The paperwork of that septic drawing came from.
Jill could take that new drawing. And with the delineation
Yep,
Right.
and resubmit it back with updated.
Right.
Information on it.
right, that's all.
She's still under the belief we can use that
Okay.
drawing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Can
to
Steve
redo it comes with a cost.
Steve could help him with that too.
yeah.
That is it.
Steve Liberty could help you with that also.
Now, take the present system,
Yeah,
redo all the numbers on it, redelineate the wetlands according to what.
okay.
Steve finds.
There's comes up with, and then resubmit it so they know they have something to bring with them
Okay.
when they go there. I'll talk to them.
Steve,
You're here, buddy.
Steve could help you with it too.
Yeah,
Okay.
talk to Steve.
You guys are familiar with him?
Yes.
Yeah,
We got a Echo Tech out of Worcester and I felt like Steve, because he's closer,
Sure.
might be a better thing.
Yeah, we-
yeah, he does a lot of work in town.
He's magic. He knows what he's doing. Okay,
Oh,
all right. You got it, I guess?
Yes.
I appreciate your
Okay.
time. I'm sure
Thank
you're
you.
trying to move forward.
Yeah.
Very nice home.
Bye.
Bye.
cops that live there.
What's that?
So there's a lot of cops that live in that
I'm
street.
chill, my brother. I'm 53. It's time to just hang out and thank you very much.
Take care.
Okay.
All right, the next thing that I put on the meeting notice is under correspondence and as most of you know, after the last meeting, Joe and I spoke about we've been needing a conservation agent now for a couple of years. And one of the very first qualifications is that you need a degree in, wetland science, which Joe has. So I approached, Brian, our town manager, and I told him, that Joe is interested in, pursuing that job on a part-time basis. And moving over to Thornton Burgess, I had reserved, months ago, when we first knew we were buying it, 2 offices, side by side in a wing that has us, building and the planning board, all in one wing. So, well, I guess you're meeting with, I don't know what's going on now.
I talked to him last week, and he was like, okay, their selectmen met earlier this week or something.
They meet Mondays.
Yeah, on Monday, and then he just told me today, he's been sick, so he couldn't work on that, but he said early next week, he'll let me know about the specifics, so that's where we're at.
Yeah, because there's a lot, there's a lot to do. I mean, even though you have a degree, there's specific to the town, there's a lot
Yeah.
to learn and all the players involved and all that.
Yeah.
So, we've been trying for several years to get a, conservation agent, and then that, I've been on the conservation probably since before you were born. So,
Probably since you guys were born.
Me too, yeah.
so anyway, I was chair for a long time, et cetera, et cetera. So I would like to, eventually just go back to, just being the clerk, and then having the agent, do the, all the paperwork as far as the notices of intent and all of that, and meeting with the proponents and all that kind of stuff. And it'll take a while, but, if you're interested, which you seem to be, and we really need an agent.
So as an agent, would he still be a voting member of the commission?
From what I've read, I mean, he has to go to all the site inspections. He has to go to all the meetings. I would have to look
Yeah.
more
I'm just
into
curious
that.
about that part.
Yeah,
I read other towns in Massachusetts, how they did it with their agent, and it seems like yes.
Okay.
You can confirm for.
Yeah.
so,
Good.
yeah, so that's where we are right now
If
with that.
it happens, thanks.
Anybody have anything to say about that?
No,
No.
I think it's great. You a lifelong resident, right?
Mhm.
In town, yeah, you're born here.
Yeah, and I don't know what I'm working, I work 8:30 to 12, Monday through Thursday. That's a little flexible, like if I have some free time, then I can, don't have to show up, but lately, it's been, 8:30 to 1, there's just so much going on. But, I mean, you would have to work all that out.
It slacks off during the winter a little bit.
Yeah. But it would be good for the commission also, because now that we're bigger, which is great, because there's, like Eric has stuff to contribute, and Greg and Tom and everybody else that's on the commission. And rather than just a couple people, now everybody can have their own ideas on, well, no, I don't think you're quite right. Listen to that kind of stuff. And I think that it will make for a really strong commission. So, why don't you make a motion just to support that or something?
I guess I make a motion to, as far as the commission goes, approve that avenue.
Okay,
Second.
Okay, all in favor.
Yeah,
So that's about it for now. There was the company SWCA was coming on first thing.
they did while we were doing something else.
Oh.
And they asked if we had already approved or extended it.
Oh.
And I told her to answer.
Oh,
yes.
oh, good, because I was taking notes.
Yeah, so they signed it. And they'll be here on the 1st.
All right, that's all settled.
They answered.
So, as I said earlier, they're waiting for NHESP, which I guess it must be pretty extensive, whatever NHESP wants, or they would have sent it back
Yeah,
quickly.
it is Laughing Brook. Yeah.
And once we get those, then we have to, add them as, our own conditions to the
Mhm.
order of conditions.
So we did go out there, by the way. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got all that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you went out there to Laughing Brook?
Yeah.
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 So,
Saw what they wanted to do.
the good news is that there's no site inspections right now.
Well, there's
Kind of fun. I like walking through the property.
that one when he,
Well, once they get, once they get that done, and if anybody could, meet Steve out
absolutely.
there,
I don't know when he's gonna go, you know, it could be during the day when you guys aren't available or something.
yeah, he's really interesting because, that's his career and he
That's what,
really knows what he's doing.
I forgot where it was that we were with him.
He was on Wilbraham Road, Tracy Nuri's property.
Hmm,
He did that one.
okay,
Um,
that's for sale again.
yeah. So, anybody, anything to add to anything?
No.
No, I mean, I don't know if there's any status updates about the stuff that was going on last month, but, in terms of the violation notices we sent and
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
that we got.
Yes, I did. I think I mentioned at the last meeting, I sent everybody, all of the abutters, the packet that you saw, with a cover letter explaining, the violations that were going on.
For Ridge,
Huh?
talking about
Yeah,
Ridge,
yeah, Southridge.
South Ridge, yeah.
I got all but one. I sent them certified mail. I got all but one back, never opened. So then I got larger envelopes and I put the certified mail envelope inside the larger one. I didn't even open it up. And then put the address back on and mailed them out in the mail. And in my cover letter, it said, if you have any questions to, please, contact the commission. Nobody, like nothing. It's like a black hole, So, our next step in my letter, I said that, is that we're going to be hiring, a wetland, scientist to go out there and to, remark the wetlands that are, bordering everyone's
Yeah,
backyard.
Did she-
And I was thinking of River, huh?
Did she get back to you, Heather?
Heather is very ill with cancer.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
That's,
very ill.
Hmm.
So I thought maybe Liberty would do it.
yeah.
So I'm gonna give him a call
all right,
and
sure.
that'll be our next step. I spoke to Gary Weiner today, who was the engineer that originally did South Ridge Estates. And he was saying, well, he said, well, Russ has that on the market now. I don't know why, but Gary thought, that Russ should be paying for,
No, yeah,
the wetland
we
scientist.
agreed.
Yeah,
to
we
that,
agreed.
Yeah, but
We let it slide this time.
he really,
Yeah,
I didn't want a big,
yeah. Well, he does have part of that on the market, the one up at the top of the cul-de-sac
yeah, but
lot.
but it goes down
I know.
behind the
I don't
houses.
know if he separated anything, but.
No. No.
And the Bryn Mawr stuff. The
Oh, yeah, no, I haven't seen Russ in a couple weeks. He's been stopping into the office periodically. So I haven't heard anything from any of the East Long Meadow neighbors
Okay.
concerning, any, machinery or anything in that
Okay.
property.
Okay.
And they've been they've been letting me know if there's anything back there. So, no, I sent his, daughter, request for determination. And, I sent her actually sent her a request. I sent her all the, information on how to fill it out, and she hasn't sent it back yet.
Okay. Did you ever send in another letter to, the auto body?
Mr. Pelletier, no, Chair
Pelletier.
Pelletier, he called me.
Okay.
And, you know, he's back to the tires on the river,
Yeah,
and although you can't see him,
yeah.
I guess,
Well,
he said the tires are still there.
Yeah, they are still there.
We stopped at the last. after
I
last meeting.
failed to notice it the first time because I thought they were in a different spot. And then Tom was out there
I
and
stopped.
he saw it.
And showed him,
So.
and there's
they are still
cars there too.
He's got a lot of stuff piled up against the river.
Yeah, he does.
Mm.
So, he told me again, as far as the tires go, that somebody is gonna be renting the back of his building, and they have machinery to move those tires because they're way
That
too,
hasn't happened yet.
that hasn't happened yet.
Oh, okay.
So that's where we are with that.
But those cars shouldn't be there either.
No.
No, we've had to move those cars a couple
They're
times.
right on the bank. And
I'll give
they're
them a-
not running vehicle either.
I'll give him a call tomorrow.
Even where the dumpster is, there's a bunch of
Trash and stuff all
crap,
around.
auto parts
Yeah,
he's been taking off, old stuff that's
Right.
piled next to the dumpster, which is on the riverbank too,
Yeah.
right on the edge.
all right,
That's in front of the building.
okay. I will call him tomorrow, and then, I'll tell him that, the commission noticed it and blah, blah, blah. See what he says.
Tell him the state noticed it.
Yeah, yeah,
Because Mark's the one that
That's
saw
where
it
it came
and
from.
pointed it out.
that's right, he did, didn't he? Yeah. Okay. Anybody else? Nothing? Okay, you want to make a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to close the meeting at 6:57.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.